Hi there, this is Spencer from BMP Conversions. I thought I would do a little step-by-step guide on how to run a vanos test on BMW software that is for an s54 e46 M3 engine. This one just happens to be fitted into an E30 chassis. I'll give you a little quick glance of it. That's an E30 M3. Yellow engine bay, there we go, right. So we want to perform a vanos test, and all the other vanos tests online, which I've watched personally when I was trying to learn how to do this, I was struggling to see what people were pressing on to be able to get to the point of where to find the vanos test. So what I thought I would do is obviously step-by-step guide, just pointing out. So I'm going to stop talking in a minute, but I'm going to just literally point at the things that need to be pressed on. All right, so there we go. Click on that baby. Then we want to go to DIS v47. All right. Open it up. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We want to open, expand this page up. So again, that's that square. The very for the few of you that might not know that. That's a few minutes while this, or a few seconds while this loads up. So yeah, people, let's say I was trying to watch and see step-by-step guide on other people's on how to do it, and it was a bit annoying really, because they were clicking so fast that I couldn't actually see which ones they were clicking on, you know. Obviously we need to do some work on this S54 engine, and we suspect that the vanos unit might be at fault. We've got a sticking exhaust camshaft, and what's actually happening is it keeps failing the vanos test. It keeps passing, it will pass 2 or 3 times, and then when you run it the 4th or 5th time it will fail. Obviously at the beginning reset the parameters and you know, see if that does it again. So we want to go to diagnose, just there, right? Click on that baby. And then we go 3 series, e46, because we're dealing with an s54 engine. Now, I couldn't figure out, you know, I'm not very computer literate, but I couldn't figure out how to get down to the bottom to be able to get there. So a friend come and told me it's Control and Alt. Gives me another little hand on the keyboard. Just so you know, Control and Alt are these two. Hit them. That will give me another little hand where I can then scroll down. See? So we're now scrolled down. Go back to the green arrow. So just down there, click the green arrow, go back there, sorry, with the other hand, click the green arrow again. Right, so we're now going forward, connect diagnostic connector, OK, and then OK once, press it, so we want to do it manually, okay, manually select vehicle. So I'm now going to just turn the ignition on the car. So what I want to do is I want to get down to the very bottom. That's where we want to go. All the way down there we have E46 M3 CSL S54 Coupe. Yes, we want that one. We go Europe right hand drive. And we go 2003-09. And then we press forward. So forward arrow at any time. If you want to go backwards, you just hit the green backwards arrow. So now we get to this point. What we want to do is we want to go up to DME Motor Electronics at the very top here. And then we go OK on this. Should the info right, OK. There's no loading again. Right, so now that's highlighted black, you can see that. What we want to do is go down to the green arrow and move forward. Right. Short test. No. Digital motor electronics. There we go here. Function selection. Right, so see the function selection there I just pressed? That's brought us to this page. So we want to go up the top there to complete vehicles. 1 second, there we go, right, so pressed it once. Now drive has come up, we want to go drive. Press it once, it should go on one click. Yeah, there we go, one click. So now it's loading again. That arrow will come up green in a minute. SMG. So we just press OK because no, ours isn't an SMG. The M3 box is completely removed. So now we want to go down to test schedule. You see that down there? Test schedule. Press onto that. It's going to ask that again. Okay. Automatic gearbox. No. Right. Okay. It's going to bring us up to this page. Right, so you can see a digital motor DMS is highlighted. So we have crankshaft sensor signal. Yeah, so there we go. We've got a fault code here. So we're going to go forward. Right, now it's going to bring up the vehicle VIN number, talk to the vehicle itself, should do anyway. There we go, so chassis number, parts, right. Yes, okay. So we're going to go forward of that, so the green arrow again. Once this page comes up, we want functional tests. So you see functional tests right there. Just click on that once, that will go dark. Once it's gone dark, you have to go back down to the green arrow to move forward. Right, green arrow again, down there. See that, down there. Right, so here we go. The page has come up. Vanos tests. Right, so click on that. That will go dark. At this point, I'm going to start the car up, so you can obviously hear what it does when the vanos test starts. So we're highlighted black, we'll go down to the green arrow and press forward. Right, so the vanos test has failed. So we've got to that point, the vanos test has failed. What we're going to do is go back with the green arrow down here and we'll press it once, which will take us back to this page, vanos test. Highlight that black again because I actually jumped the next page. It was I double clicked too many times, so just press the green arrow once. That'll take us to the next page. Right, so now it's come up with that page. When the vanos test is performing properly and the vanos is working correctly, this running like this is absolutely normal and fine. It's testing the limits both ways, advance and retard on the vanos unit itself, to see how well the vanos unit is adjusting. See the RPM of the engine. So it's the actual computer control on that now. Vanos test has passed that time. You can see the readings that we've got. Alright, so I hope this helps someone. It's a step-by-step guide on how to get to the vanos test. Again, when you're at this point, just press green back, and if you want to run the test again, I've got an issue with this vanos. Obviously it's different reading every time, so there's something either sticking in the vanos or there's an issue with the vanos. The seals are gone in the vanos. So if I wanted to run the test again, just come back, press vanos test, same thing again, back down to the green arrow, and away I would go again. Now I do believe that on the next page, when it loads up finally, oh, I'm sorry, I pressed the wrong one there. It does tell you about the oil temperature and water temperature. It must be at a certain temperature before you run the vanos test. So read the description carefully. The oil and water must be at a certain temperature before you run the vanos test. Alright? Thank you.